everybody, and welcome to the new Redline Race Designs 410 Elites here from United Dirt Sim Series. New series sponsor as Coltrane Customs and Works Graphics have merged, and we are now Redline Race Designs. So make sure you check them out. We are in qualifying right now here at USA with the 410 Elites. On track at the moment. Looks like we have a few different cars. There is Alex Hanna throwing down his qualifying time. Craig Silby out on track also from the firm. And we are going to jump into the national anthem. Here we go.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
And that is Muliamo doing the national anthem for us right there. Looks like everybody has their qualifying times in, or most everybody here. Alex Bergeron up top of the board in that number 12 from ABR Motorsports. Number 85 from Elbows Up Sim Sport. It is Tyler the Bombshell. Jeffrey Stewart taking a little break from United Dirt Sim Series for a while. He's also with Elbows Up Sim Sport. Super glad to have him in the house tonight here in the number 72 in the third spot at the moment with qualifying. So we are just about done. We are going to jump into some heat race action here in just a moment, in about 9 seconds. Hey everybody out there in TV land, hello Patricia Payne. I'm sure Beerline will be on in a little bit. Everybody watching out there, we definitely appreciate you guys tuning in. Got a lot of racing here for you tonight. Had a little mishap with the Pro 4s tonight, getting those broadcasts, but we did the best we could for that. We'll be working on doing a little bit more testing here as we go forward with that. So here we go. We are getting ready to roll right into heat race number 1, and we are going to get into it right now. Starting on the pole position from Elbows Up Sim Sport, it is Richie Preston in the number 25. Outside row number 1, it is Hayden Harvey in the number 55 from Vanderpool Racing. Row number 2, like I said, he'd taken a little time off from us. We're glad to have him in the house tonight. It is Jeffrey Stewart from Elbows Up Sim Sports in that number 72 car. Outside at row number 2 is going to be your top qualifier, Alex Bergeron in the number 12 from ABR Motorsports. Row number 3 is going to be the best of the rest. It's Coulter West in the 10C from LGR Motorsports, as well as Trace Olson In the number 76, also LGR. Row number 4 on the inside from the Firm Motorsports, it's going to be Craig Silby in the number 20 and Tyler Street from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports in the 4-star. Row number 5, starting in the 9th position with a long way to go and a short time to get there, it is the number 77 of Dustin Sargent. So here we go. That is going to do it. As you can hear, these drivers are going to battle it out in just a few moments. Richie Preston going to bring him down to the green flag here in heat race number 1 with United Dirt Sim Series and the new Redline race designs 410 Elites. So this should be interesting. This isn't a common track that they race 410s at a lot. It does have long straightaways, very narrow and tight corners. Could be a handful and even like a 360. So this is going to be an interesting one, but we have some of the best in the business here tonight for heat race number 1. It should be interesting to see how it goes. Should be 1 to green right now. Lots of beautiful looking cars there. And this one is going to be good to go. And they are off. Richie Preston out front right there in the number 25 car with Hayden Harvey. Close second, both red, white, and black paint schemes there. And let's see, looks like Alex Bergeron already up to third. He is looking on the inside. Jeff Stewart right there with him. Coulter West breaking it a little loose. And now Jeff Stewart looking on the inside of Alex Bergeron. He's going to duck back in line for now. Richie Preston trying to check out as he can. He's trying to get as many car lengths as he can over Hayden Harvey. Got about 3 right now with 7 laps to go here in this heat race number 1. Bergeron just starting to settle in there in that 3rd position. Harvey still holding down 2nd. Both the top 2 drivers are running that bottom line. Preston running more of a mid, as well as now Bergeron sliding up to a midline. Trace Olson sitting there in the 5th position in the number 4 LGR machine with the 4-star right behind him from Tyler Street. So we have some things to go over here. Preston still out front right there. Let's check on Coulter West. He got shuffled towards the back. Dustin Sargent sitting there in the 9th position. Craig Silby in 8th. Therefore, the Firm. Coulter West 7th. Flashing up, there's Tyler Street in the 4-star, the Vantage machine. Running with Trace Olson, who's running a number 4 car tonight. I don't know what that's all about, but we'll get that squared away later on. Some great racing action on track. Jeff Stewart in the number 72. And he is sitting in the 4th position, so he is going to have a couple number 4 cars battling it out. The number 4 car battling with the number 4 car to come out of turn number 2. Going down the back straightaway. So Bergeron going to take over that 2nd position. No, Hayden does a slide job. Bergeron going to come back underneath him. So battle for 2nd and a battle for 4th. That is going to do it. So it's going to go Preston, Bergeron, Harvey, And then I believe I didn't catch who it was, unfortunately. Here we go. Heat race number 2, taken to the grid right now. On the inside pole position, it's going to be Aiden Beerline in the 13A from KPR Motorsports. Outside of him, it is Billy Brickley, the Buckshot 00 from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports. Row number 2 on the inside, it's going to be Travis Oldfield in that number 38 car. And Tyler Schell starting outside of him. I'm sorry, Travis Oldfield from Vanderpool Racing. Tyler Schell from Elbows Up Sim Sports in the number 85. Row number 3 on the inside, the second half of ABR Motorsports. It is the number 22 of Jason Nygaard. Rocking a brand new paint scheme right there. It is Blaine Professor X Brink in the number 21 from LGR Motorsports. Row number 4 on the inside, it's going to be Alex Showtime Hanna in the number 17. Outside of him is going to be Austin Stern in the number 70. And that is going to do it tonight here for heat race number 2. Aiden going to bring us down on the pole position. So we are getting ready for a green flag. It is go time. Here we go. Buckshot getting a little bit of loose, but he's holding on to it. They're going to go 3 wide into turn number 1. Oldfield just hammers the heck out of Billy Brickley. Put that right rear to the test. I think Schell saw it coming. He got on the binders, slowed it down a little bit, and was able to carry on. Aiden Beerline still out front. Oldfield snapping it loose once again. That's going to allow Schell by and Blaine Brink looking on the outside. Man, that car looks good in the light, that's for sure. Here he comes around the outside of Oldfield in that number 38. Oldfield going to duck up back behind him now. Schell getting ready to make a charge. He is sitting there in the second position, running about mid to just getting to the top side of the track. Beerline does the same. He is running all the way up into the marbles. 5 down, 5 to go. Tyler Schell trying to reel him back in. Billy Brickley parked it. Nygaard sitting in that 7th position. Looks like something might have happened with him. He is trying to get caught back up. Beerline still out front with KPR Motorsports. Holding off Tyler Schell with 4 to go. Schell starting to reel him in now as they go through 3 and 4. Down the front straightaway, it's still going to be Beerline. Schell goes up, almost catches the wall with his right front tire. Reels it back down, gets it back under control. Putting the power down. Here he comes. He is a lot faster in 3 and 4, it looks like. Beerline looking for any kind of traction he can find to get a little bit of an advantage. Schell with a little bit lower line now, about mid-track as they come down the back straightaway. Schell possibly looking to make a move here as they come through 3 and 4. He's going to look low. Still going to follow him around. I think he's setting him up for the last lap. Here it is, making his move down in 1 and 2. He dives to the bottom, nice little slide job. over Beer Line. Beer Line getting a nice head of steam up the back straightaway as they go through 3 and 4. Shell going to take this one from Beer Line, but Beer Line a respectable second place. Oldfield third. Professor X, Blaine Brink in fourth. Austin Stern a close fifth. Sixth is going to be Showtime Hannah. Here we go into warm-up right now. Look at that. Blaine Brink out front right now. He has the fastest time here in warm-up. They are last chance to tweak all the setups. Man, look at that car. Isn't that a sharp-looking car? And he is sitting up top now. Bergeron taking it back. So about 2:08, we should be seeing them sending it through, as we just saw two guys sending it right through the chain link fence there. We're going to be looking forward to them advancing here any minute when they think that it is all set and that the track state is going to be good for the main event. Could be just a little bit longer, I'm not quite sure. Admins are usually pretty good at snagging that, making sure that we get it going when we need to. So we are going to keep on popping through some people here. We are in the stands here at USA tonight. Winding it down right now here in warm-up for the 410 Elites. Brought to you by Redline Race Designs. we are coming down to it. Richie Preston moving up into that second spot, bumping Brink down to third, but still respectable. He is up there with the top guys here in iRacing. Fantastic. Billy Brickley. Oh, Hayden Harvey. I think we need to send an ambulance for him there on the front straightaway. We are getting ready to roll right into the main event, so here we go. You wanted the best, you got UDSS. 410 Elite Sprint Car action coming at you here from USA Speedway. Starting on the pole position, on the inside, row number 1, it's the number 25 of Richie Preston from Elbows Up Sim Sports. Starting outside row number 1, it's going to be the number 85, also from Elbows Up Sim Sport, Tyler the Bombshell. Starting row number 2, top driver of ABR Motorsports, it is Alex Bergeron himself in the number 12. Outside row number 2, it is going to be Aiden Beerline in the 13A from KPR Motorsports. Row number 3 on the inside from Vanderpool Racing, it is Hayden Harvey in the number 55. Starting outside row number 3, it's also from Vanderpool, it is Travis Oldfield in the number 38. Row number 4, from Elbows Up Sim Sport, it is Jeffrey Stewart in the number 72. Outside row number 4, Blaine Professor X Brinks from LGR Motorsports in the number 21 car. Starting inside row number 5, also from LGR Motorsports, it is Trace Olson in the number 4 car tonight. Also from LGR, Austin Stern in the number 70. Row number 6 on the inside. Actually, row number 6 is going to be a suffocating fast SimSport row. Tyler Street in the 4-star on the inside, and Alex Showtime Hanna in the number 17. Outside row number 6. Row number 7, it's the best of the rest. It's Coulter West in the number 10C from LGR Motorsports. And Jason Nygaard, the other half of ABR Racing, in the number 22 car. Row number 8 on the inside from the firm Motorsports, it is Craig Silby in the number 20. Starting outside row number 8 in the 16th position, Billy the Buckshot Brickley in the double I. And trying to go worst to first tonight, it's going to be Dustin Sargent in the number 77. I got your back. I'm rooting for you, Dustin. You got this, man. Take your time, long race. We are going green flag racing here shortly with Richie Preston bringing him down to the green flag. I can't wait to see this one. It is going to be great watching these gladiators battle it out for 30 laps. I'm sorry, 25 laps here at USA. And we are green flag racing right now. Richie Preston going to hold it down, but Alex Bergeron going to take it over. And the caution flag back out. It'll be interesting to see who is going to be scored in that top spot. It looks like Bergeron will be with Richie Preston right behind. Aiden Beerline in that 13A in about third position, I do believe. We'll have to watch for the final call here and see how it goes. Preston's sitting back up front, so he might actually have the top spot. We will have to wait and see. 25 laps the distance, and these guys are going to battle it out tooth and nail for every inch of real estate on this track. It is going to be a good one. So we are getting them re-racked, restacked, and ready to rock and roll here at USA as they are getting back into line and getting ready to rock. We are going to go back to green flag racing here shortly. Everybody's getting into the correct position. Or they will be now. Right now, here they go. Diving into their spots, making sure that they are ready, coming out of turn number 4. Bringing him once again to the green flag is going to be Richie Preston. And outside of him, your points leader, Tyler Schell, in the number 85. Inside row number 2 is going to be the number 12 car. That is Alex Bergeron. Outside of Alex Bergeron, the kid in the 13A car, Aiden Beerline from KPR. Watch this kid go. He's sitting in the top 4 spots right now. Hayden Harvey right behind him in the number 55. This is going to get real good real quick, folks. Watch this. Richie Preston able to hold on to the top spot. Bergeron throws it down into 1 and 2 like nobody's business and comes out with that top spot as they go down the back straightaway. We are 2 and 3 wide, deeper in the field. Here you go. Looks like the caution flag back out, not what Bergeron wanted to see. Man, does he have a rocket ship tonight. He was already starting to pull away from Richie Preston. Yikes. This one is going to be a great race here. Once we get to green flags, we've got to get these guys to settle down a little bit. It is a long way to go. We have 23 more laps, plenty of racing, and plenty of time to try and get things done. So hopefully these guys can settle in. We can get some green flag laps here as we get them re-racked and restacked here at USA for the Redline Race Designs 410 Elites. Here we go. Green flag racing once again here at USA. They were 3-4 wide, back deep in the pack. Bergeron just trying to get out there. Look at him just rock those wheels back and forth, and it just took off. Richie Preston still holding down that second spot. Now Tyler Schell looking to throw his name in here. He is looking on the inside of Richie Preston. Bergeron trying to get out on everybody as fast as he can, running all the way down against the grass through 1 and 2. And here we go. So top 4 spots still haven't changed. It's Bergeron, Schell, Preston, and Beerline. Look at him go. As you can see, the top two drivers starting to spread out, which are Tyler Schell and Alex Bergeron. Schell just trying to get caught back up there. So Bergeron trying to run away with this one. He's got him by about 4 car lengths. Now Schell finding a little bit of speed there. 19 laps to go. All the way up against the wall right there. For one of the greatest drivers in iRacing, Alex Bergeron in that number 12 car. Tyler Schell showing that he has what it takes to run wheel to wheel with the man every time they get on the track. Bergeron with the upper hand at the moment. Schell definitely not giving up. He's going to keep on digging for the next 17 laps, I assure you of that. Richie Preston still holding down a great third place for Elbows Up Sim Sport, trying to put 2 on the podium tonight. Aiden Bierlein might have something to say about that from KPR Motorsports. Here comes Hayden Harvey, and the other ABR car, Jason Nygaard, up into 5th, battling with 4th. He's going to take over the 5th position from Hayden Harvey right there in the number 22. So great run tonight from Jason Nygaard, battling his way up towards the front of the pack. Look at the Hornet's Nest right behind him. You've got Trace Olson, Craig Silby, you've got Billy Brickley there. Blaine Brink, I mean, there was just a ton of drivers back there for sure, as you can see right there. Going to flash back up towards the front, see how we are doing. Bergeron trying to get checked out, but look at right there. Tyler Schell reeling him in, keeps on digging, will not give up. Elbows Up Sim Sports driver Tyler the Bombshell working the outside. Bergeron all the way down low, and that wasn't working for him either. Great race. They're going to go side by side. Now, Bergeron trying that top line. He goes up top side.
Caution.
Oh, no. And the caution flag comes out. That is not what Alex Bergeron wanted. Tyler Schell just getting warmed up with 12 laps to go. Uh-oh. Who was that got into the wreck? Okay, none of the top 5 to 6 cars. So as it stands right now, Bergeron still out front. Tyler Schell second. Richie Preston third. Aiden Bierlein fourth. Top 5 right now for Jason Nygaard. Hayden Harvey bumping back to 6th. Craig Silby in 7th. Brickley in 8th. 9th is going to be Trace Olson. It's messing me up seeing the 2 4 cars. The 4 car, battling with the 4 car, going through turn 4. Who's it going to be? It's the 4 car. Because right back there, I think Tyler Street actually, so Tyler Street and Coulter West both getting new cars. Coulter West down 11 laps, unfortunately for him. Alex Hanna down 12, so a couple of those drivers having a rough night tonight here in the 410s. They will be looking for some redemption here in the Goya Trucking 360s. So we will get them all ready to rock and roll here once again here at USA. So keep an eye on this. This is going to get real good real quick.
Ready, green flag.
And Alex Bergeron assuming that top spot once again under green flag conditions. Now, as you can see, Tyler Schell works that outside. He's going to try and stick a nose up. Couldn't do it. Bergeron going to run a little bit higher side as they go through 1 and 2 onto the back straightaway. Trying to stay out of that slick. Richie Preston running in third, and now battle for fourth with Jason Nygaard and Aiden Bierlein. Jason Nygaard going up top shelf. Bierlein going to look down a little bit low, and a caution flag out on the speedway. Not sure who's going to have the fourth spot. After that, we'll have to wait and see. They were side by side when the caution flag came out. Nine laps to go here in this Redline Race Designs 410 Elite Showdown here at USA. So it does look like Jason Nygaard was ahead slightly as they were battling back and forth with Aiden Bierlein, but when the yellow came out, iRacing actually scored Jason Nygaard above. So this is going to be how we will go back to green flag racing. Everybody in line. And here we go. Bergeron brings him to the slowdown. Preston gets a great restart. Almost gets to the outside there of Tyler Schell. Schell working that low line. Bergeron up top. Jason Nygaard running up high as well, but look at Schell catching that. He catches him coming down this front straightaway. Running slightly different lines than Bergeron. He is down low through 1 and 2. Whoa. Tyler Schell completely disappeared here. 6 laps to go. So second place now going to be the other ABR car, Jason Nygaard. Not quite sure what happened to Tyler Schell. Billy Brickley battling into the top 5 as well. Aiden Bierlein down to 6th. Aiden's going the wrong way. Come on, Aiden, let's go. With 5 laps to go, looks like his setup is possibly giving up on him a little bit. He is trying to keep it going. Craig Silby right there battling with Aiden Bierlein now. Let's flash up here Billy Brickley cracking into the top four. Now he is trying to chase down Richie Preston with 4 laps to go. Billy Brickley with a late charge. Alex Bergeron and Jason Nygaard checking out on this one. Richie Preston holding down that top 3. But Billy Brickley looking for a race interview and a podium. He is dying to get on that podium. What can he do with 2 laps to go? It's the ABR cars out front now. Richie Preston going to try and make a charge on Jason Nygaard. Jason Nygaard running up against that wall, brushes it slightly. Oh, Hayden Harvey from Vanderpool Racing going to throw it back down on the inside of Brickley. Brickley trying to get back that spot as they are on the final lap. Alex Bergeron is going to take the win. Jason Nygaard in second. Richie Preston third. Hayden Harvey fourth. Billy Brickley fifth. Let's see. Looks like sixth is Tyler Street. And seventh, Aiden Beerline. So there we go, right there. So your top 3 will bring them around and get ready for pictures, as well as some great driver interviews, because this was some great racing here. Looks like Alex Bergeron possibly running out of fuel because he is being pushed right now. So he had just enough fuel to get the win. Wow, ran out at the line. Great racing tonight here from the 410 Elites at USA. And let me check Discord here and see if we can get into some driver interviews. Sorry guys, just getting my camera set up here. All right, so we're going to check Discord and see if they are over in it right now. And we have Richie Preston. Taking home third place tonight in the number 25 car from Elbows Up Sim Sports, Richie Preston. Hey man, how was that race?
It was pretty good, Dave. How'd it look from your standpoint?
Well, I tell you what, it looked like a bunch of gladiators going to a bloody battle there. Tons of close racing, and it looked like the track started to kind of slick off a little bit.
Yeah, finally toward the end there, it kind of got racy. There's a top, and then after Alex and them were running, then the middle kind of came in at the end there, which I'm pretty good at USA. It's kind of like my specialty. Not really good at ripping the top like some of them guys are, but I mean, if I have to run up there, I'll kind of just see what we can do. But I was up there on the top for basically 3/4 of the race, and then I about killed it out of turn 2 the one time. And I went from the top of the track to the bottom of the track. So we needed to change something with our line, or we were going to end up in the parking lot.
Hell yeah, man. Well, I mean, it looked like you had a great night all around, though. Really, I mean, you looked awesome in qualifying as well as as we rolled through the heat races, and then you were a top 3 car, for the whole feature. So, I mean, what happened with Tyler?
I don't know. I saw he dropped out. Using Discord, and I said, Tyler, you're gone, buddy. And then he never responded. So obviously some connection issue there somewhere along the line. But
Wow.
I don't know. Kind of feel bad for him because he's winning the points and all that. So I don't know where that'll put him now, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, it'll definitely shake things up, but I think he did have a decent lead over Alex,
Yeah, yeah.
so that's gonna be great. But man, what a great night for you here. Are we gonna be able to see you in the 360s? Are you gonna come out next for the 360s?
I don't know. I'm just gonna see what we got going on here the next hour. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do here, but we'll let's see what's going on.
Absolutely, man. Well, who would you like to thank? Friends and family sponsors?
Yeah, everybody elbows up, and then you guys are putting on the broadcast, and Billy, you, Dave, for broadcasting it. Always doing an awesome job. Like I said, elbows up Sim Sport. They've been helping me with a lot of stuff here lately, racing wise, off the track stuff, everything. So I can't thank them enough. And our sponsors: Anderson Speedway, Motorsports Beat, Jessup Logistics, Paints by Tunican, Hergot Real Estate, BS Air, Oakwell Photography, Catch Fence Apparel, Fairway Independent Mortgage Company, Roofco, and go to the Elbows Up Sim Sport Facebook page and check out Flow Racing and give them a like, and you'll do us a favor and them a favor as well. And make sure to tune in to iRacing here the next couple of weeks. We got 6 guys in the Pro Series, so they're going to be gunning for a World Championship. And congrats to Alex and Jason on the run, and we'll move on to next week.
Absolutely. You know, it was also great seeing Jeff Stewart come out tonight. Haven't seen him running with us lately, and
Yeah, absolutely. Jeff's been getting pretty quick here lately. He's got
yeah,
he's got qualifying down pat and racing as well. So glad Jeff could come out, and we had a good time as always.
absolutely. Well, you know, we always appreciate all the support that Elbows Up Sim Sports gives us, and hopefully, guys out there in TV land, you can help them out. Make sure you go to their Facebook page, check out Flow Racing. It helps their team out, and great bunch of guys. Love having all you guys come in and race with us whenever you can. So, congratulations on the third tonight, and if we don't see you in the next race, we'll see you next week, right?
Yep, sounds good, Dave.
Hell yeah, man. Richie Preston taking home third place tonight for Elbows Up Sim Sport. Here we go. And taking home second place, half of the ABR crew, Jason Nygaard in the number 22
Whoa,
machine.
Dave.
Whoa! It's been a little
How are
while
you?
since we've done one of these, huh?
Yep.
Man, you were not just like passing cars. It looked like you were passing packs of cars there at one point.
I said I think after the second restart, I'm like, I'm going to that high side and I'm not lifting.
I tell you
and I
what,
was
man, the ABR crew definitely had it figured out tonight. It seemed like you guys were
oh
hauling
yeah,
the mail.
I I don't really test USA much because it doesn't get used for the Pro Series stuff, but I just threw something together and it worked.
Well, I think that was a great guess if that's what you did. I mean, your guessing gets a couple of cars up into the into the podium. So
Oh, I
man,
mean, Alex has this. Literally, Alex has the skill to. He's the guy to beat. It's
well tonight it
the,
was you guys were the cars to beat,
the
and nobody could pull it off.
unfortunate for Shell there, but
Yeah, but I think I mean, just watching like where you were at in relationship to where Alex was on the track, I think you would have been in the mix.
if this would have been a 30 lap race, I could have maybe got him. I don't want to say probably because Alex is catching Alex is one thing, passing him is that's a different story.
For sure. Hey, was he out of fuel there after the race?
Yep.
So he had it down to the fumes, huh?
Oh yeah.
Where did he run out at? After the finish line, or?
Oh, probably after the finish line in one and two, or coming to the line.
Huh. That's crazy. Well, I mean, fantastic job tonight. You know, it's always fun to do an interview with you. It's been a little while. I was glad to see you. I was right here rooting for you, man, and it was awesome watching you make some of the moves that you did and picking off the cars as quickly as you did. You were definitely on your way to the front, and there was no stopping your guys' rocket ships tonight for sure.
Yeah, when the cars are hooked, they fly.
Yeah, you
That's
were you were hooking and booking, that's for sure. For
uh,
sure. Well, who would you like to thank, man? Friends, family, who helped get you out here tonight?
give a shout out to Alex, who's up next for interviews for what he does and what we do, and you for the broadcast and all the sponsors on the car, CSI Shocks, Pit Logic app, Next Gen Fab, Wicked Cushion, and Dirt Armada, and see you in the 360 race.
Sounds good, brother. You're going to be back for us?
Oh
Trying to
yeah.
go back-to-back podium finishes tonight? Or are you going to go for,
Yep.
you're going for the win, though, right? Nobody.
Um,
I don't know
let's
anybody that
start.
races for second place.
Let's start with finishing the race first. I've had kind of a,
Well,
I've
hey,
kind of
man,
had a,
that's
I've
definitely a
kind of,
good goal.
I've had a weird string where it's I either finish podium or I'm wrecking out in a real big way.
Checkers or wreckers, huh?
Pretty much.
There you go, brother. Well, it's good talking to you, man. It was good seeing you succeed tonight, taking home that second place, and just got to feel good for the ABR crew.
Oh yeah, and thank you.
All right. Take care, Jason.
You too.
With the win, the other half of the ABR crew, the number 12 rocket ship of Alex Bergeron. How's it going tonight, man?
Pretty good, Dave.
That race was crazy. It was like, it looked like there's some really good racing there. I don't know what happened with Tyler there. He dropped out, but man, he was giving you a little bit of a headache. And then to see your teammate work his way up into second, and man, he was looking good too. I mean,
Yeah, absolutely. We definitely had a good race. Shell was pretty fast, but I think even though you wouldn't have dropped out, I think we definitely had a good shot to win. Definitely needed to save some fuel there a little bit at the end. Would have been really, really short of the line, but I really got to thank Richie Preston for pushing me all the way to the front stretch. I was out of fuel, and Jason did a pretty good job too. Went from I think 14th or so and went all the way up here. So he did a pretty good job, and our car was pretty fast tonight.
yeah, he started deep in the field for sure, and like I was telling him, I saw him. I think he passed like 3 cars with one move on one lap. I was like, you're not just passing cars, you're passing packs of cars. So, I mean, he did a great job getting up there. And yeah, it's awesome seeing your 2 cars sitting next to each other in victory lane down there.
Yeah, definitely feels good.
Absolutely, for sure. Well, I won't keep you too much longer, bud, but it's always great having you here. And we definitely appreciate everything that you do for the series. And hopefully we'll see you next week, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be there for the last few races, and maybe try to get a championship. I know Shell is ahead of us, but anything can happen with the drops, and we definitely had 3 good races. The last 3 ones, I mean, and we won all 3 of them. So I think we definitely have a shot, but we just got to be consistent and focused, and just keep doing our job. So hopefully we can get it done. But it wouldn't be possible for us to do this without our partners, CSI Shocks, Logic App, BK Designs, and Maring Farm Equipment, and all the other partners as well, and Jason's car, and for the team as well. So all the fans out there for tuning in, my dad for watching as always, and you, Dave, for doing an awesome job in the broadcast booth, and UDSS for putting the series up. It's really nice to be here and racing with those guys.
Absolutely, man. Well, you stole the words right out of my mouth. I was going to ask you who you wanted to thank, and you already did. But hey, brother, it's great having you here, like I said, and I always know when I see the number 85 and the number 12 car show up for our 410 elites that there's going to be one hell of a battle. And you brought the show once again tonight, man. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you, Dave.
Absolutely. Take care. With the win, Alex Bergeron in the number 12. And that is going to do it for us, folks. I definitely appreciate you guys all tuning in, as do all of us. It's not just me here with United Dirt Sim Series, but it takes quite the army of people to get this done week in and week out. I have to thank all of my admins and everybody that helps out with the league in any way that they can. Without them, I would definitely not be here, and we are doing big things here with United Dirt Sim Series. We'll be turning right around and kicking off with the Goya Trucking 360s. So thank you for tuning in to the Redline Race Designs Elite 410s. But we will be coming back right away with the Goya Trucking 360s. Thank you very much. See you soon. Have a great night.